I want to introduce to you guys the brand new casino from GameStop and PSA. As you guys know, GameStop has really been steering away from just selling video games, and now they've kind of gotten into the collectible space a lot more. It's been prevalent in their shops, and now it looks like they're heading online with PSA as they've had their partnership, but it seems that they've made a online pack pulling site, or you could call it a casino. This is called Power Packs. Now, this is in beta, and if it looks familiar, if you've heard of it, it's kind of like Courtyard, IO, and Arena Club. And then if you don't know what that is, I'm going to start explaining what this GameStop PSA website is all about. So as you can see in the front, digital packs, physical cards, rip packs on demand to reveal PSA slabs with instant buyback offers and have your pulls shipped to you anytime. Now, I'm going to show a picture on screen of kind of what this looks like. There's different tiers that you could open this at. There's like a $25, a $50, $100, $500, and $1,000 pull. And each of them shows the return to player, or RTP, that you're going to get per opening, whether you open the $25 or the $1,000 one. It's going to show you what cards you get. And in those tiers, it's going to have the value of the card of that slab. And then you could either have that shipped to you, or they could do a buyback offer. So basically what the buyback offer is, it's like a vendor. If you go to a card show, right? You go to a card show and they see your slab or they see your card and they offer you 90% of the market value. And then they have to make that 10% back from what they bought it back from you at. So basically, if you pull a $100 card on a $25 pull, they're going to give you $90 back compared to the $100 value of the card. Now, I would show this on stream and show you guys how to do it, but if you go to start breaking, as you can see, it starts loading up. There's an intro to it, but it's in beta. So you currently had to sign up to be in the beta. There are people that are pulling that are in the beta, and they've already had cards shipped back to them. Now, the main thing, I'm not trying to advertise this at all. I'm no way affiliated with the GameStop PSA Power Pack crap that's going on. I just wanted to spread awareness because I feel like the hobby is going into a gigantic shift into gambling. Now, we already know Pokemon and pulling cards is gambling. Let's be real here. Let's all put our big boy pants on and let's call it like it is. It's always been gambling, but this is to a higher extent. GameStop and PSA have come together to basically make this casino. And you may be wondering, well, if the RTP is good, how are they going to make money off of this? How are they going to do this? Well, there's a lot of people that have been vaulting cards, and vaulting cards means that PSA and GameStop will hold the cards for you in a secure location, and you could actually sell it to them, especially slabs that they have on their site and they can't move. They're going to put these in the power packs, right? And then what they really make their money off of is these buyback offers. If there's someone that's constantly losing, and then they win, and then they're like, oh man, I spent so much money. I don't even want that card. I don't like it. That's not a slab I really want. Let me just do the buyback offer of 90%. All of those buyback offers at 90%, 90%, 90%, and then they get to put the card back in the vault. That's where they're going to make their money off of. So GameStop is going to make a huge, huge profit off of just these buyback offers from people that start losing money and then need instant money back. And the other examples like Courtyard IO and Arena Club, I kind of wanted to show you. So we have Courtyard IO, same exact thing. If you really need a rundown on how this works, they have their starter pack at $25. Grab a pack instantly to reveal and choose to hold, trade, redeem, and accept a 90% instant buyback offer based on your card's FMV. Each card contains one graded card authenticated by Pokemon, card securely vaulted and insured. So, is GameStop and PSA doing anything revolutionary? No, not exactly. This is more of a trusted brand doing this. So, as you can see, sites like Courtyard IO and Arena Club, they're kind of going to be phased out because this is completely authenticated by PSA. by GameStop. And just like the GameStop PSA, it shows you exactly what this value is going to be. Your odds expected on a $50 pull, 50% from $25 to $40, $40 to $50, 20%, 50 to 100, 23%, and so on. Same exact thing with Arena Club. Like I said, GameStop, PSA, they're not doing anything revolutionary. In the past year or so, graded cards have gotten really, really popular. Grading has gotten popular, and just different forms of using these slabs as currencies has gotten really popular. As you can see, you can buy this with crypto, the wallet, based on your balance here on this website. And they just have the different cards. They show you the percentage of what you're going to hit if you do. So it just seems to me that, we're going into a phase into the hobby where it is just straight up gambling at this point. There's so many websites that are turning into like Stake or other online casinos. And is this a good or a bad thing? I don't know. I personally believe that this is a just higher form of gambling on Pokemon cards. Now, it is subjective, yes. Pulling a card in a slab and sitting on that and just waiting and then selling it, yes, I believe a collectible casino, you could definitely appreciate your money that way. But let's be real here. A lot of people who are gambling at this level are not that smart to open one of these packs and then get a good card and then sit on it. Most of the time, they're going to want that instant buyback, and they're going to want more and more, and that's just how gambling it is. So this whole GameStop PSA thing, in retrospect, it's a cool idea. It's a cool concept, but let's call it like it is. This is gambling. The power packs, 100% gambling. In my humble opinion, I believe this should be allowed, but I think there needs to be more regulations on like Courtyard.io, Arena Club, GameStop, and PSA, because at this point it's turning into offshore CSGO gambling. If you don't know what that is, that's Counter-Strike. They gamble with skins. It's the exact same concept. Even before Courtyard and Arena, it was going on years and years before this, and it was a big, big problem. A lot of CSGO players have a gambling problem. So that's just my opinion on it. Do I think it's good or bad for the hobby? I can't really tell. I just believe that this needs to be regulated more because, like I said, I feel like a lot of people are going for monetary value. GameStop and PSA and all these other websites know this, and this is what they're capitalizing on. They are capitalizing on the fact that you, as the consumer, would like to gamble your collection for more monetary value. So let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with this GameStop PSA Power Packs Casino that they're doing? Do you agree with Courtyard and Arena? Like I said, I believe that Courtyard and Arena are probably going to be phased out because this is more of a credible source to do it from. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with this? Do you think it's good for the hobby, bad for the hobby? And as well, buy my stuff on vivotcg.com, and I'll see you in the next one.